Good morning from Disney's Pixar Place Hotel. Allie's grabbing a quick little coffee, and Wolfie and I are just chilling at the table waiting for her. But let me tell you, this is probably the most beautiful hotel I've ever seen, Disney themed. It has the Pixar ball with the Pixar light as soon as you walk in, and all these little hidden Pixar characters inside this place, and it's just so beautiful. I'm so glad that we made this stop this morning to grab some coffee here before heading into Disneyland. But I'm going to show you guys some shots that I really liked inside the Pixar Place Hotel. Allie wrapped up coffee at the Pixar Place Hotel, and now we're in downtown Disney. We took a couple pictures with some of the little photo ops they had out here, and we're gonna head into Disneyland. So we just got into Disneyland, so excited. We're about to see the castle, but honestly, what I'm thrilled about is look how many characters there are. So there's Minnie Mouse right there, and then Goofy on the other side. Nothing like Disney World, because in Disney World you see very minimal characters, and from what I've heard, you can see characters roaming around the parks a lot more in Disneyland too. So I'm super excited about that. And then they of course have a bunch of Pixar Fest decor. Can't wait to show you guys around and share this experience with you as I'm coming to Disney for the first time, and it's Pixar Fest. So we're walking down Main Street, USA, and this is the first time we've ever seen the Disneyland castle, obviously, because it's the first time I've ever been here. But it is so tiny compared to Cinderella's castle over in Magic Kingdom and Disney World. I have to like zoom in so you can see it. You can see trees behind it, just a whole different type of castle than the one in Disney World. But it's so cute. The coloring is on point. It's just so amazing that the original castle was so small, and Cinderella's castle, you don't even have to zoom in. As you're walking down Main Street, you can see it from the entirety of the park. Whereas here, you really only see it, it seems like, from Main Street because there are trees behind it to the side of it. And it's a beautiful castle. It's just not as tall as Cinderella's castle, which is a little shocking to me. Speaking of seeing characters roaming around the parks, look, it's Alice from Alice in Wonderland. All right, we're in Disneyland. Let's see if we can pull the sword. Nope, so sad, so sad. Very sad day. We got Wolfie his diapers at the Baby Care Center. So if you didn't know, you can get diapers, change your baby in privacy, feed them, anything like that involving baby care. They have baby care centers in all of the Disney parks, so that is the place to do it. But now we're actually heading over to It's a Small World, because right next to that they have a lot of activities going on for Pixar Fest. So let's go check out It's a Small World. I cannot wait, because I've heard that It's a Small World in Disneyland is like no other. So let's go check it out. Yeah, Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Then Tinkerbell follows, and Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Oh my goodness, it's Aladdin and Jasmine. Oh, the hyenas from Lion King. Simba on Pumbaa. The Disneyland version of It's a Small World is 1,000 times better than Disney World. I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. if the song was a little bit different and it wasn't as repetitive, you know, it'd be 1,000 out of 10. But just the incorporation of all the Disney characters in this ride just made it so much better. And I actually enjoyed it. I normally don't enjoy It's a Small World, but the Disneyland version made me really appreciate this ride. We got to the Fantasyland Theater where the little Pixar event is happening, and we saw that it doesn't start until 11:30, so we have some time in between there. And Toontown is actually right in front of us, and I was able to get a Genie Plus reservation for the Roger Rabbit ride, so we're gonna go check that out real quick. Toontown is themed so perfectly, and it's just so beautiful in here. It just makes me smile with all of the pastel colors. I gotta show you guys. And then Chip and Dale have their own little ride in Toontown. It's kind of like Barnstormer over in Magic Kingdom in Disney World, but instead it's Chip and Dale themed, and you ride on some acorns. It's just super cute. Honestly, walking through Toontown and Disneyland makes me wish that they brought back the Toontown game. If you played it, you know how addicting it was. I enjoyed playing Toontown when I was a kid. You basically got to make your little Toontown character and interact with a bunch of other Toontown characters. It was kind of the first online game I ever got to play. And then I think Disney bought Club Penguin and they moved in that direction and ended up closing Toontown. But it was such a fun little game, and it was a core memory of my childhood. But now it looks like Roger Rabbit's ride is ready for us, so we're gonna walk on over there. Didn't work. So the Roger Rabbit ride was down because Roger's not feeling too good. So we were just kind of checking out the exit area outside of the Roger Rabbit ride. They ended up giving us a different type of Genie Plus reservation that we can redeem for a couple different rides. We weren't interested in those. We just really were trying to kill some time in an area near where the Pixar Fest event was happening. So it's actually about to begin, so we're gonna head that way now. But it's kind of sad. I was ready to ride the Roger Rabbit ride. What's up, Pete? You doing good? Good. I'm great. I'm amazing. It's his first trip to Disneyland too. First trip.
Always.
You want to take a picture?
Okay. Do you want to?
Love me some Disney popcorn. So we grabbed a little quick snack because there still is a little bit more time. We have to wait until the Pixar Fest event happens because it starts at 11:30 and it's about 11 o'clock now. So we're getting a little bit hungry. Grab some popcorn just to hold us over, go to the Pixar little event, and then we'll get some real food. We're here for the Pixar Playtime event in Disneyland. I'm so excited. How you doing, Ian? Now we're in the Radiator Springs section, which is where they have cars. I don't know if Lightning McQueen's gonna come out, but this is the photo op for Radiator Springs. They're just gonna have a bunch of kids screaming. Luca! What's up, buddy? Wolfie, look, it's Luca. Hey! He's blowing you a kiss. Peekaboo. Yeah. Aww. Yes, it's all of our first visit. We normally go to Disney World, so we never get to see you. This is the first time seeing you.
With your hands in the air. Okay.
So Aaron's gonna pretend to be Jessie, and you all have to throw your arms up like that and scream as loud as you can for Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl!
Okay, that's good. We're ready to dance. Everybody put one hand up. Ooh. Good. Take your other hand, go. What? All right, bend your elbow, go. Huh? Stick out your leg, go. Whoop. Bend your knee, go. And then jump in a circle. There it is. For the Pixar Fest playtime parade! Wow! Jesse, Pete, are you ready to dance with us? Nice, we need everyone's help, even if you're sitting down. Put your hands up. We're gonna roll it up. We're gonna roll it down. Let's try it again. Up and down. Things are about to get spicy! Put your arms down, wait up. It's me, Aaron. We're friends.
I see ya. Hold tight.
I'm Sheriff Woody. Great to see you.
Now that you're here, it's gonna be a yeehaw of a good time. We should do a song that shows off Woody's favorite dance move.
Yes, because friends learn best together. All right, Woody, you ready for a line dance? Here we go, all together this way. Step behind, step together, heels out twice. Go the other way. Step behind, step together, heels out twice. Let's try a little faster. Here we go. Heels out twice. Other way. Heels out.
Then jump and say, woo! And your kick. Jump and woo! That's what you got. Yep. Classic sadness. Shrug it, side to side, and say, aww. Joy jive, let's go. Slap, slap, hand, hand, boogie. Slap, slap, hand, hand, boogie. That's it.
Wade, you're my favorite, man. Now we're gonna try the gluten-free pepperoni pizza. Honestly, I rate this about a 6 out of 10 compared to the Disney World one. As you can see, it's very thin, and the crust is just soggy. The sauce, though, is a lot better than one in Disney World, but I just don't think that the value is there. It costs the same as the one in Disney World, but the taste isn't as great and the texture isn't as great. I always think that gluten-free at Disney is awesome, but I'm not a fan of this pizza, so we'll see how the rest of the food is from here on out. We're walking back into Toontown because I saw that Roger Rabbit was back up and running, and I got another Genie Plus reservation to it. So we're gonna head over there and check out the Roger Rabbit ride. I'm very excited. I used to watch Roger Rabbit as a kid, so it's just a very nostalgic movie for me, and I feel like the ride is just gonna make that nostalgic feeling come out a little bit more. So let's check out the Roger Rabbit ride. That ride was so interesting. I mean, that kind of sums up the ride. It was just very interesting and random. Honestly, it felt kind of like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but Roger Rabbit themed. It was cool because I've never ridden it before, but I wish there was a little bit more storyline, but maybe there was a lot of storyline and I just wasn't able to keep up with it. after that parade, which it was a pretty awesome parade, we got back to Tomorrowland, and look at this cute little cup I got. It's a Pixar ball cup, and I got Coke in it. So good, and it's such a cute little souvenir I get to take home. So I got a gluten-free cheeseburger at Red Rose Tavern over in Disneyland again. Last time we got a gluten-free pizza and I was not impressed. Let's see if the burgers match the burgers in Disney World that are gluten-free. This is good. I'd even say it's better than the Disney World one.
Yeah?
Yeah, the meat in Disneyland, I guess, the burger meat, is just so much more like tender. It feels like it's been like just ground more and it's not as processed. And they have cheese and pickles and it's just a great burger. I was surprised. Had very low expectations after that pizza. That pizza today that I had for lunch really made my heart hurt. I thought all the gluten-free food in Disneyland wasn't going to be as good as the gluten-free food in Disney World, but this made me feel different. I'm very excited now. In this house, we love the Buzz Lightyear ride. And I heard that the Buzz ride in Disneyland is different than the one in Disney World's Magic Kingdom. So I got a Lightning Lane reservation for it. So we're gonna go check out Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters real quick, and I'll tell you what the differences are.
The evil Emperor Zari.
Alright, so my favorite part about the Disneyland version compared to the Disney World version is the buzz gun actually detaches from the ride, so you don't have to like constantly be turning the whole cart 360 degrees the entire time. You can focus more on actually shooting the targets, which I liked a lot more, but not being a normal Disneyland goer, I didn't know where all of the hidden bonus point little targets were, so I wasn't able to get a really high score. I was still able to beat Allie, but I think I only ended up getting like just under 40,000, which is sad. Normally I'm in like the high hundreds, almost maxing out the cart, so it was a little bit sad not getting that high number, but I did love the style a lot better with the fact that you could take the gun physically out of the cart rather than being completely attached, and then you can't really twist it exactly where you need it to go to hit the targets that you want. We're in line for the Nemo ride, and I am so excited because you actually go underwater in this ride. You basically go in a submarine, and it just is so decorated on the outside of it. And let me show you what the submarine looks like. Right there, that is the submarine we're gonna be riding. So let's go on this journey together. We just wrapped up with the Nemo ride, the submarine voyage over in Disneyland, and let me tell you, this ride is so immersive, and I would rate this one 1,000 times higher than the one in Epcot. It's just a whole different experience. You're on a submarine, you're half submerged, but you feel like you're fully submerged in the sea. You get to see a bunch of sea creatures, and of course, midway through the ride, you get to see all of Nemo's friends as well as Nemo himself. So if you are in Disneyland, I definitely recommend riding this. But now we're heading over to the Matterhorn barn sleds, which are right behind me right here. This is an OG ride over in Disneyland, so let's go see if it's worth all the hype. After 45 minutes of waiting in the Lightning Lane line, they finally gave Allie a Lightning Lane reservation that she can use on any of the rides, because The Matterhorn bobsled ride is just not working right now. It went down, she waited, and now they're giving us an opportunity to go ride any ride we want. And we decided what ride better than the Indiana Jones ride. So we're gonna head over there and check it out.
Snakes. You guys are all wrong.
10 out of 10 recommend Indiana Jones. Now that I've gotten off the ride, Allie is heading over to her Lightning Lane reservation, and I'm gonna sit with Mr. Wolfie here while he chills. So we're just gonna sit down and relax, let her hop on that ride. But in my opinion, if you've never been to Disneyland, you gotta come check this ride out. Imagine Dinosaur over in Animal Kingdom. It's the same style cart or like SUV or truck that you ride on, except for it's a lot more rigid, all over the place. You literally feel like you're about to fall out of the ride, and your seatbelt is right up against your stomach the entire time. So you're locked in for sure. It's just crazy. So don't try and film it with like a phone camera. Even if you have like a Osmo Pocket where you're holding onto a stick, it's probably not the safest thing to hold a camera on, just because there's literally so much rockiness and instability on that ride, you could end up dropping it.
Listen, it was great delight meeting you, but I have to study my scale.
You don't need to study scary, you just do.
As you can see, Wolfie is exhausted. He's taking a little nap on my shoulder. But Allie is riding the last ride of the evening. It's Alice in Wonderland. She's been wanting to ride it all day, but the wait time has been astronomical. And we found out that the best time to get in line whenever it's shortest is right after the fireworks show, because there's a brief period that's like 15-20 minutes. They actually have to shut it down after the fireworks show, and then they reopen it. So that line's super short. She hopped in before it got long, and she's riding it right now, and she's gonna meet with us. But other than that, that's a wrap for our day. And tomorrow we'll be in Disneyland California Adventure. So make sure you subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.